What's going on, guys? It's your boy King Solomon back here with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the future of Marvel and the future of Marvel games and what the cancellation of the Marvel Avengers development means for multiplayer Marvel games in the future. So let's get into it. I know Marvel Avengers wasn't really well received by a lot of people. It had very mixed reviews when it first came out, and Avengers had its problems, but in its core it delivered on things that we haven't seen in a long time in video games, especially Marvel video games. Gave us the elements from Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Heroes Omega. So now I feel like the next step for the big Marvel game is to make a Marvel MMO. Now, there was a canceled Marvel MMO project that was being developed by the same people that made DC Universe Online, which is a great studio to be making that game. But since they canceled it, I feel like this opportunity should be picked up by a different gaming development studio. This is what Marvel needs for video games. It needs something that players can come back to, something that players can constantly engage in with their friends, something that players can feel very immersed in. Avengers kind of gave that feel with the MCU costumes and stuff like that, but the content was very dry. The communication from the developers wasn't very great at all. So with the game being canceled, it just gives the signal that players want more single player Marvel games, and that's really not the case. I don't want to play a single player Avengers game, a single player Guardians of the Galaxy game, a single player X-Men game. I don't want that. I want to play with my friends. I want to be able to make my own character, at least to get some type of immersion in the game. I love being able to play with the main characters, yes, but it has never been a Marvel game where we can make our own character like DC Universe Online and have that freedom to be fully immersed and have the content that is just never ending. That is the type of Marvel game that I'm looking forward to, if someone is even developing that type of game. Honestly, if any developers pick up on this video, it is just heartbreaking that we're never going to get, we don't have a successful multiplayer Marvel game. To this date, they've all been canceled, or they've all been shut down, or outdated, or it's just ridiculous. I just don't understand, single player games are great. I'm not hating on single player games. I love them. I love the Spider-Man games. I'm looking forward to the Wolverine single player game that's coming out from Insomniac. I'm looking forward to a lot of the single player Marvel games that's coming out. I didn't like the Guardians of the Galaxy one because I felt like you should have been able to play multiplayer in that one. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy game. You're playing as Star-Lord. Yeah, he's the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy, but it should have been a co-op experience at least. Marvel Avengers gave us what the MCU doesn't give us, and that's more comic book accurate characters, and whether it's how they're designed, the interactions between the characters, the lore, or just how their powers work. The MCU really drops the ball on a lot of characters because they want to change stuff and be different, and not try to stick to the comic books. That really hurts what people see in multimedia and in the big media when they see these characters in the games, because they want those same characters, and that's what happened. That's another thing that happened with Avengers. So having a MMO would really shape things up, because you can get those synergies where you can customize your character from movie costumes. When you got games that are constantly coming out, like Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, that's just to name a few good comic book lore focused games. You look at the Marvel games, and the Marvel multiplayer games, and there's no competition. I mean, it's not supposed to be a competition, but they're clearly dominating. DC has been dominating video games for a long time. It sucks, but it is what it is. Like, I'm a really big fan of Marvel. I love DC as well. DC Universe Online was the game that really got me into DC. I just wish that there was a Marvel game exactly like DC, because I'm a bigger Marvel fan than I am a DC fan, and it just hurts that we don't have anything Marvel like that out there for console games. It's probably one on PC, pretty sure it is, but there's majority of the players that I'm speaking for are on console, so it just sucks. With that being said, I'm just going to leave you guys with those thoughts for this video. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know if you guys have any feedback. What do you guys think about my idea for the next big Marvel project? Honestly, it's the only Marvel game, multiplayer Marvel game, that I would actually buy or download or whatever. I'm not looking forward to any other Marvel game that's multiplayer that's not going to give me that type of immersion. So with that being said, I'm out. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Stay tuned for my Avengers videos coming up this week. Peace, y'all.